Fender is the definition of legendary status in our industry. Real pioneers of electric instrument amplification, mass-produced solid-body electric guitars, and more recently the industry leaders in being a gigantic piece of neon-colored bum fluff. I'm sure you already know this, but Fender sent a cease and desist letter to a whole bunch of different builders that are trying to make a living off the Strat body shape, or they developed their own guitar that was heavily inspired by it. There's a lot of smaller fish that are getting smacked around in this fight, but the one that shocked me the most was them squaring up with PRS. Picking a fight with the little guy is easy, but showing your whole ass to a company that has John Mayer, Carlos Santana, the success of the Silver Sky, and they compete neck to neck with you on a daily basis? It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Now, I've played a lot of Strats in my life, but I wish I had a Silver Sky right now. Oh my god, Flipside music delivers fast. By the way, if you hate my jive and you just want to hear the guitar, the playing starts somewhere around there. Now, as mentioned before, I'm not really a Strat guy. I generally lead more toward tellies, but that being said, this shape is so iconic it hurts, dude. And every single brand has their own version of it. I mean, people tend to forget, Gibson made their own version of a Super Strat back in the day. And that's why this move is so crazy. Like, you waited until the whole damn industry based itself around your generation-defining concept. And then you were like, hashtag psych, we're gonna treat you like John Wick's dog. Now here's my take, nerd. Believe it or not, I can actually respect the art of business. Simply put, let's say you develop the world's first vibrating rubber mallet that doubles as a wallet. And in this world, people really want to buy it. You want the ability to protect that legally because it's yours. The R&D, the employees, the overall cost of running a business. We need to make all that back, and we need to stop others from capitalizing on our rubber mallet wallet vibrator. Well, the same system that allows Fender to try and do what they're doing is the system that would protect you in the mallet scenario. But where this hits a gray area is we are artists, dog. It's hard to put into words, but this industry is literally comprised of nothing but vibe. Musicians are emotional nerds. It's kind of where music comes from to begin with. And all these companies are doing are building us tools that we can use to express that. More like they're a giant tool, am I right? Please don't leave. Well, when these big companies start fighting each other and having legal battles over said tools, it's very anti-culture and very, very anti-vibe. So while I respect a business's right to protect its property, trying to do so after 2 generations of allowing other people to build their businesses and audience off of that same platform? How do I put this politely? Get actually fucked, bro Cephas! I'm no lawyer, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, and on that merit, I can confidently say that this whole thing is gonna blow over in around 6 months. That being said, people like me don't forget, dude. When I have extra money, I like to spend it on gear, and I would love for that gear to say Fender on it. But when I play an alternative like this, that's kind of where the vibe kicks in. At this price point, when I think of mid-tier bolt-on guitars, I unfortunately do not think of Fender anymore. And it's not because of the lawsuit either, it's because of the products being produced. Bolt-on guitars for around $1,000, go to PRS, go to Yamaha, go to Reverend. You can go to so many other places to capture the feeling of playing an instrument like this. But even more importantly, it'll feel like your money is being spent with a company that just wants to build you the best guitar they can at the given price point you're shopping in. Nothing more and nothing less. So yeah, if I was Fender and I knew that another company was building such good versions of guitars that are based on my design and selling so many of them, yeah, I'd probably be pretty pissed too, homie, but instead of issuing a cease and desist, I'd probably ask myself why. And what I think the why is that for us, it ultimately boils down to how does it sound and how does it feel? I mean, this thing couldn't possibly keep up with the tones of a real Strat, right? My name is Zach, this has been AudiblyDumb, thank you so much for watching, and as always, if I say something's lame, it's 'cause it fucking is!